It's time for another broadcast on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County Hornet sports. Today's game is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Brown County Democrat Message, Brown County State Bank, Cast Communications, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Farmer State Bank Griggsville, Henniker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber Company, Larry Dunn Accounting, McKay Napa Auto Parts, Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy, Prairie Land FS, Rustic Gardens, Scranton Heating and Cooling, York Tire, Helena Chemical Company, Yingling and Nissen Agency. Now it's time for the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports, as we get ready to bring you the 8th grade third place game from Mount Pulaski, Illinois, between our Brown County Hornets and the Dwight Cardinals. Brown County comes into this contest 24-3, and the Dwight Cardinals come in at 19-4. And you're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show called The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. They'll install Trane and Mitsubishi equipment and service all geothermals, furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, and ductless mini split systems. Call The Comfort Man 773-2626 or visit them on the web at comfortman.com. And we're doing something that we did the very first game of the tournament. And I'm a very superstitious kind of guy. We have Dane Flessner up here with Sean Volk and myself. Dane, congratulations again. We got a chance to talk during the high school basketball game, but congratulations to the coaches, to the players, to everybody for getting this far in the season.
Thank you very much, Steve. We really appreciate it. We've had great fan support, great teachers, faculty members, administrators from our school, you guys coming up here and doing this. So it's been a really fun year. Boys have worked hard and just made it really enjoyable for us. So,
well, one of the reasons why we have you up here is we know very little, Sean and I do, about the Dwight Cardinals. What have you found out about the Dwight Cardinals?
Well, I actually sat with Sean and watched most of that ball game, so Sean probably knows just as much as I do about the Dwight Cardinals. I can tell you they're a very scrappy bunch. They play super hard. They're hustling all over the floor. They have a never-give-up attitude. They were down, I think, Sean, you can help me with this, but I'm pretty sure they were down early in the fourth quarter by 6-7 points somewhere in there. And they just kept fighting and clawing to get back in that basketball game, and that's one of our big things we've talked to the boys about is tonight's not a night that we can get outworked. They're going to bring everything they got, and we're going to have to match that intensity and not get outworked on the floor, or it could be a long night for us.
And it'd be great to go home. We're going to go home with the trophy, but we want to go home with that third-place trophy is kind of the message you probably gave to them, too.
Oh, absolutely. We don't even talk about that fourth-place trophy. We just said, preach to them that, hey, 2 teams in Class 2A get to go home with a win. Only 2 teams in the season with a win, and we definitely want to be one of them and have that good taste in our mouth. And the boys come out and they work hard and they play Brown County basketball. This is a game that we could definitely stay in and win at the end, I think.
We usually talk during the ball game about the Yingling and Nissen keys to the game, and it's brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency, offering unparalleled service, competitive quotes to clients throughout the entire state of Illinois and Missouri. Yingling and Nissen Agency, 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling, 773-3397, or on the web at ynagency.com. What do you see as the keys for the ball game for Brown County?
For us, it's simple. We have to match their intensity. That's our number one thing is we have to come out and we have to be ready to play. It was a long bus ride. We stopped and we got something to eat. Kids were laying, on the bleachers here when we got here a little while ago. So Coach and I got them dressed up and brought them up here in the hallway and had them run. We got some running in and some stretching up here to get their blood going. But number one, we got to match intensity. And number two, they got number 23 on their team, Braden Long. The kid is an absolute beast, to say it in the nice manner. This kid will bring the ball up the floor. He'll dribble drive to the hoop. He'll shoot. He'll make his players better around him. He's kind of like a Danny Stevens from Southeastern. So we basically kind of have the same sort of game plan. We want to key on Braden Long and force the other kids to hurt us, because he can definitely hurt us if we let him get going. So we're going into this game with almost the exact game plan as we did with Southeastern. So,
Dane, that was my question for you, as we noticed it in their last game. 23, for those folks out there that haven't seen him and don't know, this kid is probably 6'2", and I mean, you think he goes 200 pounds yet?
Probably.
I bet he's pretty close. He's a real big kid, and he can handle the ball. So, do you think that it works to our benefit if he is bringing the ball down the floor?
Oh, absolutely.
And if we can get him stopped up top and make him pass, I think that works to our advantage.
Yep, just like the Southeastern game, Danny did the same thing. He brought the ball up the floor, which is, kind of uncharacteristic for most big guys. You want to see them pound the ball. But these two kids are different animals. They can handle the ball. They can shoot threes. They can drive. So, yes, Sean, I agree. I agree completely. We want to, we're going to come out in our half-court Syracuse, our 2-2-1 trap defense into our 31, and we're going to key on him. We want to force the ball out of his hands, force it into other players, and try not to let him get the ball back. And if we do, we want him getting it, like you say, up high. Limit his dribble drive, and we'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that gives us an idea of the keys to the game. And as always, the thing I throw in is turnovers. We got to reduce the turnovers, and they call them free throws for a reason. We need to make the free throws when we get the opportunity, because usually at the end of the ball game, in a close ball game, that's the difference in the ball game. Dane, again, congratulations for getting here, but good luck tonight. And we're just looking for a great outing by the Brown County Hornet 8th graders again. And, folks, I can't tell you, coaches are top-class citizens. So are these boys. And we're so thankful that they are not only friends on the court, but friends off the court, and care for each other. And so it's proud to call yourself from Brown County with a group of kids
absolutely,
like this.
Absolutely. And all the kudos go to the kids. We put the plan in their head, but they're the ones out there on the court having to execute it. So these kids deserve all the credit and all the, good congratulations and everything that they're getting out in the community. They've worked hard this year. And Steve and Sean, we appreciate you guys doing what you do. And I got a little worried. I was walking to use the restroom, and Sean's standing out in the hallway by the ticket takers. And I say, "What's going on, Sean?" He's like, "Oh, they're saying I got to pay." And I said, "Oh, man." I said, "Why don't you just flex those pec muscles at those ladies, and I'll bet they let you right in." But the ladies didn't find that as funny as I did. But I tell you what, this guy's not only muscular, but he's got a lot of smarts to him. So you got a good one here, Steve.
Yeah, I'll cut
Hey,
him
you
off
guys
now.
are awesome. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Dane. Dane Flessner, assistant coach for the Brown County Hornets.
See you, Dane.
And wishing them the best of luck tonight. With that, we'll take a quick commercial break.
Let me guess, you're tired of paying for internet that you cannot rely on every day, or that satellite bill going up every time you turn around. I think it's time you call Cascom. We offer many options for your home or business. Multi-room DVR, excellent HD, digital phone services, and also reliable internet. Cascom's high-speed internet offers a strong connection, and most importantly is a reliable service you can count on. Call today for your home or business needs. 1-800-252-1799.
For all the news and events in Brown County, make sure you pick up this week's issue of the Democrat Message. You can start your subscription to the Brown County Democrat Message at their office at 123 West Main in Mount Sterling, or by calling 217-773-3371, or extend your subscription. You can subscribe to the Democrat Message. Brown County Democrat Message is the perfect place to advertise your fundraiser and your business. The Democrat Message is the first stop for Brown Countyans looking for a place to live or a job. Pick up your copy today.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Helena of Mount Sterling is a proud sponsor of this broadcast of Brown County Hornet Sports. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, contact Matt Held and the professionals at Helena. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-653-0465. That's 217-653-0465 for Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held.
This is Brandon Kindheart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Napa know-how.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McCain Napa Auto Parts store, formerly Brown County Auto Parts. We want to wish our basketball teams, as they enter into their winter season of basketball, safe travels. And as you're out moving around, stop by your McKay Auto Parts store for all your winter chemicals. We have windshield deicer on sale, ice scrapers, ice melt, wiper blades.
Napa know-how.
Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How. Make sure you meet our friendly staff with our expanded hours.
Free medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with free medication.
Steve Surratt, Sean Volk back with you on the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. You don't need the heat today.
No, you don't.
It was like almost 60 degrees today.
Yeah, it was beautiful out.
Sean Volk, Steve Surratt with you at Mount Pulaski, Illinois. 8th grade state tournament action, third place game between Brown County and the Dwight Cardinals tonight. And Jim is filling up really nice. About an hour and 45-minute drive for Brown County people to come over here. And so people that get off, you got off at 3:30, and we're not going to say what time you got here just in case some of our state troopers are listening. But Sean got, let's put it this way, he didn't hit any traffic. That was your exact words, right? Didn't hit any traffic.
That's right. That's why I got here so quick.
And so we're glad that the Brown County fans have shown up. I put a challenge out on Facebook and last Saturday for us to put seats in the seats and to get here for the ball game. That if you couldn't get here, that we would be on the air. We're glad to have the listeners out there that we've got tonight. Our buddy Jack Hull's out there listening, and Wilkerson's already sent a message to Sean already this game. And we know Mrs. Miller's out there, and Coach Smith is out there, and several other people out there. And the youngest BCHornetsports.com fan is out there. Do you know who that is?
No, I don't. Who is it?
Little Miss Miriam Miller. Little jumping bean, Nicole's daughter, is one of our biggest fans out there. She knows Pastor Steve's voice on the air and knows that I'm doing the ball game. So we're glad they're out there. Nicole, if you can, or Perry, if you can send me a message, let me know how everything is, commercial volume, stuff like that. That'd be great because my wife is working. But we're glad to be here to broadcast the ball game. Sean, we already talked about what the keys to the game will be, and anything you want to add to that, what you think we're going to have to do?
Yeah, actually I do. We were talking about 23, Braden Long is his name, bringing the ball down the floor, and we were talking about this kid's size and how well he handles the ball, and he's got a great-looking shot. He struggled the last game from the field a little bit, but I don't think that we saw anything close to what he's capable of. But one of the matchups that I liked is if he does bring the ball down the floor, our guards are so quick that I think we have a really good chance of getting his pocket picked a few times and hopefully getting some layups out of it. I also think that we're going to have to hit some 10, 12, 15-footers rather than we do a lot of scoring low with layups. We've talked about how well our big boys pass the ball. I think with this kid down low defensively, I think we're going to have to hit some jumpers. tonight, change things up a little bit, but our boys have done that.
Yeah, and Saxer can hit the 3 from the corner or the long 2 from there.
Yep.
And Cole Beheimer does a really good job from the top of the key and gets open. And I think the key for us for the inside game is he's going to have to penetrate and be able to pass the big man. If he can find a way to get the ball underneath, Lane and Lucky and Wart will both have good nights because they'll be concerned. They have to be concerned about Cole Beheimer penetrating.
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing is you don't want to get away completely from what you do. We all know that. If there's a way also that we can get this long boy in foul trouble, I mean, that'll work to our advantage too, because I think they didn't look like they were real deep the other day. They might have had maybe one sub. I don't know that they had more than 2 that came off the bench. So if there's another way to win a game, try and get their main scorer in some foul trouble.
Yep, I think that's a great way to do it. I want to see Quinn Saxer go to the bucket with a natural shot tonight, not planning on – he's going to get challenged with the big guy in there, but I want to see him go and shoot just a regular shot. Give it your best, and, if you got the ball down low and you don't know whether you're going to get called for shooting, throw it up there, but when you've got the opportunity, go up strong, and if he blocks it, he blocks it. Yep. Hopefully he'll block it to somebody. We saw this happen at the Brown County High School game the other night. Block it, ends up in Brown County sand, easy layup under the basket because it's got to go someplace.
Yeah, there you go.
And so we're looking forward to this. And like I said, I probably have had my best times this year broadcasting these 8th graders and the junior high kids giving us the state baseball tournament, and they lost by 1 run in the last inning to the state championship baseball team.
Yep.
And so they were that close to being able to get there themselves.
Led the whole game.
I would have loved to have had the schedule. I was there on Friday, needed to be back to Triopia for Triopia and Brown County Friday night. I would have absolutely loved to have had to drove back to East Peoria.
Oh, me too.
For Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this has been the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. We'll be back with the B&N Trucking starting lineups after these messages.
Vacation delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location located inside the IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
This is Eric at Yingling and Nissen Agency. Do you find insurance confusing? Do you know if you have the adequate coverage? If something major happens like fire or tornado, are you paying for the proper coverage or overpaying for things that you do not need? Have you sat down with someone lately that can answer these questions? At YNN Agency, we have been answering these questions for our customers. By having access to dozens of companies, we can customize your insurance to fit your needs. Whether it's life, health, home, auto, farm, or just your favorite toy, we have the answers. We are your trusted choice agency. Give us a call today, 773-3397, or visit us on the web, ynagency.com.
The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com. It's been our legacy year after year, and we're proud of our heritage. At Prairieland FS, our focus has been on improving growers' profitability by developing leading products and services to advance operations. Year after year, we've been committed to pointing the way forward because we know that opportunity lies around the next corner and not behind the last one. So visit prairielandfs.com and let's get you headed towards your next success. FS, bringing you what's next.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Steve Surratt and Sean Volk back with you at the state tournament third place game between Brown County and Dwight tonight. We're just a couple of minutes away from this ball game started, and they'll have a Star Spangled Banner, so we'll at least give you the starting lineups at least once, if not twice here. Brought to you by B&N Trucking. They're locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business. If you need something hauled or want to be part of their team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking, 217-289-3555. Your starters for the Dwight Cardinals: Reed Legner, he'll be one of the guards. Jace Gall, one of the forwards. Parker Miner, he'll be your center. And Clayton Peck is a forward. And Braden Long, it marks him as a forward, but from what you heard in the pregame, he plays guard mostly and brings the ball up for the Dwight Cardinals. For Brown County, it's the same lineup that we've used all year that's brought us to this game at 24-3. Sam Carr will be one of the guards, along with Cole Beheimer. Quinn Saxer will be one of your shooting forwards. And I call Landon Lucky a forward because Wart jumps center for the ball club, but Wart on the offensive side of the ball plays forward, and Landon Lucky's classified as a center, and we talk about it. You know, Colby Ward gets penetration. He does a lot of the stuff in the paint. Saxer will shoot from the corner mostly and drive the baseline mostly. Beheimer's going to slash down the middle, shoot threes from the top of the key. Carr keeps the ball moving. He's got to be that man. Not everybody can shoot, and he'll take what I call a smart shot every now and then. But the unsung hero, the guy we like to watch because he plays with the big boys underneath the basket a lot of time, is Landon Lucky, and he plays taller than he is. And he plays against people that are 2, 3, 4 inches taller than he is.
Yeah, he finds a way to get a hand on the ball, and what he does a lot is you'll see him up on his tippy toes a lot, jumping and land and go right back up again, and he'll tip that ball around until he can get both hands on it or find a way to get it to another teammate, and I just love the way he works.
Yep. Well, they're getting ready for the Star Spangled Banner here. We'll do the same, and we'll take our last station break before the game starts. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. They'll install Trina Mitsubishi equipment and service your air conditioning, geothermal systems, mini systems, whatever you've got. Call them at 773-2626 or visit them at comfortman.com. We'll be back after these messages on bchornetsports.com.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices and dignity given to each and every family they serve in their time of need. For more information, visit them on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com or give them a call at 773-3362. Once again, that's 773-3362.
York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Steve Surratt and Sean Volk coming back to you from Mount Pulaski, Illinois, where it's the Dwight Cardinals taking on our Brown County Hornets in the third place state tournament game here. And Dwight comes in 19-4, Brown County 24-3. But one thing I want to do, this is a team, okay? And so we're going to give everybody, the kids that are on the roster, on this ball club, because those are the people they scrimmage against. Those are the people that support them, even though they may not get in the ball games. Landon Volk is on this squad. Jack Anderson. Then, of course, Sam Carr, Cole Beheimer, Quinn Saxer, Eli Blakely. And Eli got some minutes the other day.
Yeah, he did.
Landon Lucky, Colby Wart, Austin Douglas, Lane Helt, Noah Ingram, Caden Sarles, and Nate Tracy. Those are the guys that are on the roster for this, and the congratulation goes top to bottom because every kid practices, every kid scrimmages against the other team, and I can tell you from playing ball, you can't do without those other players to get ready for a ball game.
No, absolutely, and some of them other boys have some size too and some speed, and they got sore and they sweat, and they had some bumps and bruises just like the starters did, and the starters, you know, they're not going to come out and play like this unless they're getting pushed in practice.
Yep, absolutely. And that's going to be the end of our Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, and the starting lineups and roster brought to you by B&N Trucking. Jumping center will be Long for Dwight and Wart for Brown County. And Gall almost looks out of place out there.
He does.
Ball's
he really
up
does.
and
He's
controlled by Dwight. And like they said, Long will run the offense. He's about 6'2", right-hand side to Legner. Legner loses the ball in the corner. That's going to be the first turnover of the ball game for Dwight. With 5:51 left here in the first quarter, no score. Brown County will get their first opportunity to score.
It looked like they were going to do a little give and go there, and the guy that was going wasn't ready, and I think it went right off his shoulder.
Beheimer to Saxer. Saxer cross courts to Carr. Carr back out front to Beheimer. He looks inside, nothing, back to Saxer. Saxer dribbles back to Beheimer. Back to Saxer. He drives, gives a Wart in the corner. He dribbles back to Saxer in the corner. No give and go there. Saxer drives the baseline, loses it out of bounds, and that'll be Brown County's first turnover. One apiece, and no score with 5:26 left on the Cass Communications clock here in the first quarter.
Little nerves, maybe.
Long brings the ball up. Over to Gall on the left-hand side. Now Long breaking to the corner. He's going to shoot a three-pointer up. No good. Rebound is Beheimer, and we transition quickly back the other direction. Beheimer slashes, throws out to Quinn. Quinn, Saxer, three-pointer, no good. Rebound is Minor, and he'll get it out to Long. Long throws it down the court to Legner. Legner up with the shot, no good. Rebound Peck, and he is fouled as he's shooting, and we'll see who that foul's on.
23, that's going to be on Cole Beheimer.
Cole's Beheimer's first foul. He'll go to the line for two. Sean will let you know about the foul shots.
Number 21, Clayton Peck here for two. First one up and good.
With that, we'll let you know about stop by the Brown County State Bank at 201 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, 773-3327.
Second shot up and good. 2-0.
2-0. Dwight over Brown County, 4:53 left here in the first quarter. Full court pressure by Dwight. Carr has problems with the ball. Gets it to Beheimer. Beheimer up to Saxer. They're looking for something open. Cross court to Carr. Carr drives and shoots. No good. And it's going to go out of bounds. And they're saying it touched. It touched Dwight. And the Dwight fans are not happy about that.
Well, it was hard to tell from up here, but he's pretty sure that
Got
it was
part
touched.
of it on the shot.
Yeah, he looks very confident.
Yeah, I wouldn't look for Carr to miss a shot by that much.
No.
Out front to Beheimer on the inbound to Saxer. He gets a dribble back to Carr. To Beheimer to Carr, back to Saxer on the left side. He gets it into Ward, and they're going to tie him up. Legner ties him up, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to be Brown County's ball on the arrow change there.
We're going to have to do a little better. Our passes don't look too crisp right now. Like I said, I'd like to, some of that might be jitters, but we need to clean it up.
Beheimer top of the key to Saxer. To Wart down low. He's back out front to Beheimer. Beheimer fakes the pass and goes the other direction to Saxer. Saxer with the dribble back to Beheimer. Beheimer's going to shoot a three up, and it's good. Brown County takes their first lead of the ball game. 3-2 with 4:03 left here in the first quarter. Ball fed down low to Peck. He gets the shot, and we got a lead change again. It's 4-3 Brown County. Wart with the ball, drives under the basket, tries to do the reverse, throw it up, no good. Long with the ball, he's going to try coast to coast with that, up with the shot, and good. And it's Dwight 6 in Brown County 3. Biggest lead for Dwight is 3 points. Down to Lucky. Lucky throws it to Saxer under the basket, and hustle there by Legner to block Saxer's
Well, I told you before
layup.
the game, I said number 2, Legner, I said he's a hustler. He's all over the court.
Ball out front to Carr. To Beheimer to Saxer in the left corner. Beheimer top of the key to Carr on the right-hand side. Back out to Beheimer. He drives. Goes up, shoots. It's blocked. Transition the other direction. Going to be Legner. Coast to coast. Up and good. It's Dwight 8 in Brown County 3. 5-point lead. Carr to Saxer. He goes up. Doesn't make the shot. Wart tries to get the rebound. It's down and around. Out on the floor. Saxer tries to feed it back out. It's going to end up in Legner's hands, and they're going to call timeout Dwight. With that, we'll take a station break. 2:58 left here in the first quarter. Dwight 8 in Brown County 3.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Legner going to take out the ball for Dwight. Coming back, 2:58 left in the first quarter. Dwight 8, Brown County 3, and it'll be Long bringing the ball up for Dwight. To Legner on the right-hand side. He cross-courts to Gall. Almost throws that ball away. Back out front to Long. He'll reset the offense. Left-hand side to Legner. Down low to Minor, and he's up and in for 2. 7-point lead for Dwight. And ball goes out of bounds as Saxer tries to field the ball, and somebody else hit it. So it'll be Brown County's ball. 2:28 left, 10-3. Dwight over Brown County on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Carr to Wart. Wart back to Carr, and it's blocked by Legner. Long will bring it up fast. It falls to his knees, and it's intercepted as he tries to throw it to Carr. And Beheimer.
That's a technical.
And Cole Beheimer's going to get a technical because he was frustrated with himself and bounced the ball on the floor.
Yep, double dribbled. Made a mistake, double dribble, got mad at himself, and slammed the ball off the floor, and that's what you'll get.
Little frustration going on as Dwight has a 7-point lead. We want to play with emotion, but we got to keep the emotion in control.
Yeah, a lot of game left.
Long misses the first shot. And he'll shoot the second shot here.
Second one's up and good.
Makes that. Mortal and Devitt Pharmacy, located in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and inside the Mount Sterling IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or 773-2020. Dwight will get the ball inbounds. Long with the ball. Feeds down in the corner to Gall. Gall puts up a three. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Off of Peck, they say.
Well, we'll take it.
And we'll take that. Left-hand side to Beheimer on the inbound. Back to Wart. Up to Carr. He gets it across the half line. Throws it away. Long steps in front of the pass to Lucky. Transition down. That'll be Legner, and he'll get fouled on the play by Carr, I believe, on that play.
Yeah, we'll just hope he's okay.
1:49 left here in the first quarter. Dwight 11 and Brown County 3. We haven't done anything since our three-pointer that we made. He hit his head pretty hard on the floor, I think.
Well, I think they're looking at his back right now, which is a good thing. Right there at the his lower back area.
And so with that, tell you what, while they're doing that, we'll take a station break. We'll be back after these messages.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Steve Surratt, Sean Volk back with you. First quarter action, 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Legner going to shoot a free throw, and the first one is good. As Carr had a lower back injury, it looked like. Trainer's going to take a look at him, and Jack Anderson enters the ball game for him. Second one up, no good. Rebound Long over the back, and shoots, no good. Rebound Wart. And Brown County will try to transition to Quinn Saxer. He loses the ball to Legner, and Miner brings it over and gives it to Long. Long spins, turns, shoots a long two. Up and good. Fadeaway jumper.
That's a good shot.
14 for Dwight, 3 for Brown County. 1:26 left on the clock. Anderson gives it to Beheimer. Beheimer's going to get the dribble, bring it up, dribbles through traffic, gets it to Saxer. Lucky was open earlier. Fakes and makes the shot. Nice move by Landon Lucky there. The big guy went up in the air with the first fake, and Lucky just shoots it flat-footed from the floor.
Yeah, good pass by Saxer, too.
14-5. Dwight leading. Ball fed down low to Peck, and the shot is blocked. Wart coming back 3-on-2, goes to the bucket, throws it up. It's no good. Tries to get his own rebound, but it's got by Legner, and they'll transition back the other. But 1-on-2, he throws the ball up. Rebound is Peck. He gets it up and puts it in for Dwight, and it's 16-5, an 11-point lead. Timeout, Brown County, with 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's Dwight 16 and Brown County 5 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back.
Let me guess. You're tired of paying for internet that you cannot rely on every day, or that satellite bill going up every time you turn around. I think it's time you call Casscom. We offer many options for your home or business. Multi-room DVR, excellent HD, digital phone services, and also reliable internet. Casscom's high-speed internet offers a strong connection, and most importantly is a reliable service you can count on. Call today for your home or business needs. 1-800-252-1799.
What's Steve Surratt, Sean Volk back with you. And it is 35 seconds left in the first quarter. And Brown County's down 16-5. Brown County gets it across the half line. Beheimer down to Saxer on the left side. Dribbles back out to Beheimer. Beheimer for three. No good. Off and off of the backboard, and that should be out of bounds. Yes, they said it was. 19 seconds left.
It was a good open look. Just got to hit that shot.
If we hit that shot, things are going to start opening up in the middle.
Yep.
15 seconds. Long's going to take his time bringing up. And to describe this kid, he looks about a sophomore.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I'm trying to think of who he would match up with. long three by
Oh,
Gall
boy.
off the backboard. He makes that one. Jace Gall makes a three at the buzzer, and it's Dwight 19 and Brown County 15, 14-point lead, which is the biggest lead of the night for the Dwight Cardinals over our Brown County Hornets. We'll be back after these messages.
It's The Buzz. Find out every Wednesday when you pick up the Brown County Democrat Message. You'll find out what there is to do and who has done what. What are your businesses doing? Pick up the Democrat Message and find out. Want to sell something? Take out a DM classified to make your don't want into someone else's treasure. Be sure to email or call the DM for your upcoming event so everyone in Brown County knows every Wednesday what's going on. Pick up the Democrat Message today.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Steve Surratt, Sean Volk back with you. Cass Communication scoreboard clock says the White Cardinals 19, Brown County Hornets 5 in the third place 8th grade state tournament game here in Mount Pulaski as we get ready to start the second quarter. It'll be Dwight's ball, and Long will bring the ball up. Left-hand side to Gall. He's way out 10 feet from the three-point lane. Cross courts, and it's going to go out of bounds as he tries to cross court to Legner, and the ball goes out. That's one of those balls we have to anticipate that pass because that should have been picked off.
Yeah.
Wart with the basketball on the right-hand side with the dribble. Gets it across the half-point line. Gets it to Saxer. The throw just a little behind him and a little hard. Wide open into the basket. That would have been a great play.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Right through his hands.
5:40 left here in the second quarter. Long will bring the ball up, and they've put Ward on him up front to give him problems. Colby's got quick hands. Gall back to Long. Looks like a 1-1-3 offense. Long from three-point range, no good. He just threw that up there, and Minor's going to get a foul for being over the back of Landon Lucky on that play. Again, Landon getting good rebounding position on that, Sean.
Yeah, that's, again, he always gets really good position, and he got it on Minor right there and got the call.
What we need to do is Long needs to continue to be impatient like that and keep throwing up shots like that, and that'll help Brown County.
Yes.
Back out front to Carr's back in the ball game. Just notice that. Up, and he gets his 2 points as he comes back in the ball game. Came back in at the beginning of that quarter. Sam Carr gets 2 points. Dwight 19, Brown County 7 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. In the corner to Gall. He'll throw up a three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Legner. Back out to Long, top of the key. He's going to shoot a three. Short, no good. Saxer with the rebound, and Beheimer will bring it back the other way.
We'll take those all day long.
And Beheimer throws up a short two, no good. Rebound Long. He'll push it up the court for Dwight.
Nice move.
He'll go clear to the bucket. Shoots a short jumper. Quinn with the rebound. There's Wart down. Going to get the layup. Up and good. 19-9. Brown County's closed within 10 with 4:20 left here in the second quarter. Long will bring the ball up for Dwight. Guarded by Wart. Feeds it down in the corner to Legner. He's going to try to go baseline, and he gets knocked out of bounds. And he said, well, you might have got bumped, but you went out of bounds.
Yeah, said he stepped on the line. We'll take that too.
Wart to Beheimer, back to Wart. Wart will try to bring it as far up as he can. Gets it across the center line and loses the ball to Long.
They're getting away with a lot of reaches.
Ball down and up and in by Peck. Clayton Peck scores again. 3:50 on the clock. 21-9.
There we go.
Legner gets a foul, right?
Yeah. Legner gets his first foul. That's what we were just talking about. They're doing a lot of reaching. We get a call there. We needed that, and they had it coming.
21-9, 12-point lead on the Cass Communication scoreboard. 3:44 left here in the second quarter. Ward on the right side dribbles. And a lot of reaching. Yeah, Minor, I would have called a foul on that. Down to Legner. He loses it out of bounds. And as long as they keep playing sloppy ball on this end of the court, we're in this ball game.
Well, we got 3:34 left in the second quarter, and both of us in the second already have 3 turnovers, so it's been pretty sloppy so far.
And they're saying Colby Wart walked. Had an idea what he wanted to do. I think he wanted to pass that ball and realized he couldn't and tried to get the dribble down.
Yeah. Thinking too much.
Legner will get the ball in for Dwight. Throws it in the corner to Gall. Gall to Legner. Out front to Long. He feeds it in the corner to Gall. Gall will throw up that three every time from out there. Rebound, Beheimer, and he'll push it up for Brown County. 2-on-1 with Long down there, and he drives to the bucket and in.
Nice.
And that's what I'm talking about. He went up with his regular shot, kept the ball back. Nice layup. 21-11. Long driving back the other way. No good. Rebound. I believe that was Minor with the rebound up and in for the bucket. 23-11, 2:56 left. Beheimer throws it in again, driving the lane.
Trading buckets now.
23-13. Let's get it under double digits. Let's play good defense, get the ball back here. Long out front. He wanted to shoot the three and decided not to. Wart fell down, so he decides to shoot the three. Rebound, Carr. Carr's going to baseball pass down to Quinn. Quinn is in. Saxer with the layup. 23-15. The big man got overthrown on that play.
Yeah.
He'll be frustrated, and he'll come down and throw down a shot, I think. Nope, Gall there in the corner. He's almost out of bounds. And a rebound by Peck, though, puts it up and in. Good boxing out by the Peck underneath the basket. 25-15, 10-point ball game with 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Brown County has fought to be back within 10. Saxer drives, throws the shot up. No good. Rebound Long. He'll take it back up the other way. Wart tries to take it from him. Throws it in the corner to Legner. He shows up a three. No good. Rebound Carr. Sam Carr doing a good job rebounding tonight. Wart back the other direction for Brown County. Drives the lane. Short jumper for him. No good. Rebound Legner. And Long will bring the ball up for Dwight. 1:36 left here in the second quarter. 25-15, 10-point ball game. Long pulls up and shoots. It's just a two-pointer. 27-15, 12-point lead. Beheimer goes into the lane, puts it up, and makes it again. Penetration.
Cole is determined to get us back in this game.
27-17. They're telling Wart to get back. Beheimer says, let me have a piece of this long action here. And shot up, three-pointer off the rim, no good. And they try to throw it off of Quinn Saxner. Didn't accomplish that. Ball goes out of bounds as Legner tried to bounce it off of him. 1:04 left here in the second quarter. Dwight 27, Brown County 17 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Beheimer brings the ball up kind of slow for Brown County. 10-point ball game here. Brown County fighting to get back into this. Beheimer down in the corner, feeds it down to Lucky.
Good look.
Fake and up by Lucky.
Good look.
And I tell you what, Landon Lucky looks as good as anybody against Long. He fakes and Long goes in the air.
Yes.
And Long will bring it back up, throws it in the corner to Gall, down low to Minor, and he misses a shot. Brown County has an opportunity to get within 6 here.
Blocked by Colby.
Let's see what happens. Beheimer with the ball, tries to keep his dribble, gives it to Carr on the right-hand side. Carr back to Beheimer. Beheimer drives, puts to Saxer. Saxer for three. No good. Rebound Landon Lucky. And they're going to call foul.
Yep.
On Minor, I believe. Let's see what the call is here.
That'll be his second if it's him. It's Minor for his second.
And so Brown County going to get another opportunity here. A good job by Landon Lucky on position that time. Beheimer cross courts left-hand side to Carr. Carr dribbles. Gets to Beheimer. Beheimer's going to shoot three. No good. Rebound Lucky. He gets it blocked. And that's going to be halftime, folks. At halftime, it is Dwight 27 and Brown County 9, just down to an 8-point lead. At one time, it was a 14-point lead, so we've almost cut that lead in half. Sean will be back with the halftime stats and the Prairie Land FS halftime show after these messages.
Helena of Mount Sterling is a proud sponsor of this broadcast of Brown County Hornet Sports. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, contact Matt Held and the professionals at Helena. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-653-0465. That's 217-653-0465 for Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Napa know-how.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McCain Napa Auto Parts store, formerly Brown County Auto Parts. We want to wish our basketball teams, as they enter into their winter season of basketball, safe travels. And as you're out moving around, stop by your McKay Auto Parts store for all your winter chemicals. We have windshield deicer on sale, ice scrapers, ice melt, wiper blades.
Napa know-how.
Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How. Make sure you meet our friendly staff with our expanded hours.
Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy carries a wide variety of home medical and durable medical equipment in their normal inventory. If you need something not in inventory, Moreland and Devitt has equipment available in their catalog that can be delivered to the store by the next day with no special fees or shipping charges. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location located inside IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
This is Mike Yingling with Yingling and Nissen Agency. If you have money or have people who depend on you financially, you probably don't have enough life insurance. Your group term coverage won't go with you if you change jobs or lose your job. We can shop the market with access to most major companies, so call us at 773-3397 or visit our website at www.ynagency.com. We are a trusted choice agency.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort who let nothing overcome their profound profession. Those gargantuans of the guarantee. Those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, 217-773-2626, or visit their website, comfortman.com, your local Train Comfort Specialist.
Steve Surratt, Sean Volk back with you. It's halftime in the Prairie Land FS halftime show. They're a farmer-owned cooperative dedicated to providing all their customers with the highest quality products and services. Your local Prairie Land FS at 104 West Railroad in Mount Sterling. Call 773-3911. Sean, you got some stats for us here?
Yeah, I do. I think it's obvious, too, turnover-wise. Brown County's got 9 for the half. Dwight has 5. But what sticks out here is 5 for Brown County in the very first quarter and only 2 for Dwight. And that's when they got their lead at 19-5 after the first quarter. And that's the deficit we're trying to recover from right now.
So Brown County's, it was 19, so Brown County's on a 14-8 run, so they outscored them in the
Yes.
second quarter.
Yes. Right now for Brown County didn't shoot any free throws there in that first half, and I think that's something else we need to do is get to the free throw line. Field goals were 7 for 16, 2-pointers, and 1 for 6 from behind the arc. Dwight is 4 for 6 from the free throw line, which is something that looks to me like they go to the line, they're going to make it. Which is something you got to do down the stretch. Their 2-point field goals, they're 10 for 18, and their 3-point field goals, they're 1 for 11. We were talking about number 3 there, liking to shoot from that corner, and I mean, if he wants to shoot from there, we'll take that all day long.
He's shooting from the sidelines, folks. It's not just close to the 3 line; it's clear in the far corner.
Yeah, it is.
and the other thing in that first half, the one thing I noticed was that Long is throwing his three-pointers up with somebody on him, we'll take that all night long.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if you want to stand back there 20 feet away and with a hand in your face, yeah.
And he's falling away on top of it. It's not even really a good-looking shot.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Well, individual scoring-wise, we got Sam Carr with 2. We got Cole Beheimer at halftime with 9. Cole really started to take over in that second quarter, and he's wanting to get Old Brown County back in this game. Quinn Saxer is on the board with 2. Landon Lucky with 4. Big points down low. And Colby Wart with 2. On the other side of the ball, we got Reed Legner with 3 points. Jace Gall with 3. We've got Parker Miner with 4. We've got Clayton Peck with 10. And we've got Braden Long, their big kid. He's got 7 so far. So not hurting us too bad. But I think all the attention we're paying to him, he's getting the ball into some other people's hands when we're double teaming him. And he's found a couple easy buckets down low with some teammates down there hiding out.
Some of the Yingling and Nissen keys to the second half will be, I think we need to keep Beheimer on Long. Give up the height, but get the peskiness out there, maybe causing some issues, thinking about handling the basketball. There might be quick hands there. I know Colby's got quick hands, but you could see Colby was getting wore out.
That's the first thing that popped in my head when you said that. I agree 100%. I think we need to keep Cole up top. That's where he's comfortable. I think Cole can pick his pocket. And we need Colby down low. Colby was getting tired. You could tell it was obvious. I've been texting with some fans at halftime, and they noticed it too. So I think we need to drop Colby back, keep Cole up top, and pester that kid a little bit.
I would totally agree. We're just a couple of minutes away from going back in. Brown County finally comes out. We'll take another station break before we start the second half of basketball. You're listening to BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports and the Prairie Land FS Halftime Show.
There's a difference between field experts and experts in the field. At Prairieland FS, we're experts in the field. Our crop specialists are trusted advisors, driven to maximize every acre and bring the latest agronomic technologies and innovations to your farm. Whether recommending the appropriate hybrid or variety, nutrient management for optimum growth, or advice on disease and pest management, our crop specialists are always focused on pointing your operations forward. Learn more at prairielandfs.com.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Pardon my language, but he's ornery.
Steve Surratt and Sean Volk. And if you're wondering who he was calling ornery, his name is Perry Wilkerson.
Well, I wasn't going to say it. I was just going to say it rhymes with Perry Wilkerson.
Yep. Perry, one of our avid listeners out there, helps us with some ball games out there, causes havoc. When I'm broadcasting, usually I haven't blocked him yet from sending me a message, but I've been close. I've ignored him. Let's put it that way.
Well, what brought Perry up was I messed up on my stats a little bit at halftime, and he says, "Well, Sean, the good thing is nobody's at home writing this down and checking on you." And I said, "Well, if there's one person listening that probably is, it's probably Perry Wilkerson."
Well, I tell you what, when he does the book, everything's got to match, Sean. I mean, he's going over with a fine-tooth
Well, that's
comb.
exactly what I was just doing. I was like, okay, does my score match my shots and this and everything? And I noticed one was off, and I was like, oh, I got to fix that.
Well, it's going to be Brown County's ball as we get ready to start this second half of play. Brown County again on a run in the second quarter and outscoring Dwight in the second quarter. And, well, hey, we could say this is a game of penal institution towns.
Yeah.
Dwight against Brown County.
Sure
I just now thought of that, Sean.
Yeah, I didn't
Prison's in both of the towns, and we're playing for third place. Carr with the ball. Gives it to Colby Ward. He drives in. Short jumper off the backboard. No good. Gets his own rebound. Acta Saxer. He's going to shoot three. It's good.
There we go.
Brown County scores first in the second half. And it's Dwight 27, Brown County 22 on the Cass Communications scoreboard 5-point game. Long with the ball, top the key. Beheimer stays on him, throws in the corner to Gall. He'll throw up a three. No good. Rebound is Minor. He doesn't get it back up, or I should say Peck was probably the person who got the rebound. And it's Brown County bringing back the ball the other way. Beheimer drives to the lane, scoops in and shoots.
Oh, yes.
And makes it over the top of Long and brings Brown County within 3. The basket is good. And
23, that's on Braden Long. That's his first. Folks out there, listen to this. Everybody out there knows Cole is a lefty. Cole goes in, jump stops, goes up in the big guy's face and switches to his right hand and puts it down and gets
Peck
fouled.
brings the ball up after a lot of things. Beheimer's going to get a quick foul for reaching in there. And we got to watch those fouls. That's his second foul of the ball game, I believe.
Well, I was looking down. Who was that?
Cole Beheimer.
Okay, that is his second, yes.
Legner inbounds to Long. We need Long to just keep throwing shots up from outside. Gives it to Legner. I'm surprised he didn't put the ball up. Yep, he does. And in and out, no good. Rebound finally in by Beheimer. And it's going to be Peck gets the foul over the back of Colby Ward on that play.
That'll be his first.
4:58 left here in the third quarter. And it's Dwight 27 and Brown County 24. This is how tenacious this ball club is. They were down by 14 in the first quarter. Beheimer with the ball top of the key. Dwight wants to play a 2-3 defense. Gives it to Carr, right side, down to Ward. He's in the lane. Gives it to Colby into the corner to Saxer for 3. No good. Rebound Carr. Nice hustle by Sam Carr there. Beheimer to Saxer. Cross court to Carr. Down low to Lucky. Lucky fakes, throws it to Ward. Who's in the lane. Nice dish. Not made. Saxer back up. No good. Saxer with his own rebound. Up and in. And he gets the foul, and we have an opportunity here for Brown County to take the lead in this ball game.
Huge rebound.
Dwight 27, Brown County 26 as Saxer goes to the line, and the foul was on Peck.
That's Peck's second. Quinn's going to shoot one here.
Up,
and
bounces
it's
run
good.
And our first tie of the ball game. It's a 0-0. Tied up. Long brings the ball up. He shoots a long 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Ward, and Peck is going to pick up his third foul, I believe, of the ball game by pushing Ward.
They're getting a little aggravated with themselves now. Dwight is. And a little push in there. We got 32. Michael Gamble comes in.
Comes in for Peck. He'll set for a while. 4:09 left here in the third quarter. Tie score. Brown County the opportunity to take the lead back. Carr back to Beheimer. To Ward at the foul line. He drives in, fakes, goes up with the shot. Up and good. Brown County 29. 2-point lead for them. 29-27, 3:49 left on the Cass Communications
scoreboard. This is the
scoreboard.
team we've watched all year long.
Fake by Gall. Long. Fakes, brings it back out front. Shoots a long 3. In and out, no good. Over the back. Minor gets the rebound and puts it back up. And, folks, I'm not exaggerating. He was over the back, and he traveled in that process. No call. Tie ball game again, 29 apiece. Second tie of the ball game. Carr drives in, shoots a short jumper, no good, gets his own rebound, gives it to Ward. Ward gets it back out to Saxer. Will reset the offense, no, across to Carr. And the ball bounces around, Beheimer gets it, back to Carr. To Ward at the free throw line, down low to Lucky, and that went out of bounds.
Good look, good look.
3:02 left here in the third quarter, 29-29 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Sorry, Sean.
No, it's good look. He just let him a little bit too much. Ball went out of bounds.
Long will come back down. He may try to get the lead back himself. He does, drives in, feeds over to Minor. Minor puts it up, gets his own rebound, blocked by Ward, and it's going to be tied up, and it should be Brown County's ball. Nope, ball is Dwight's. I was wrong. Brown County started the quarter. Sorry about that. And it'll be Legner who will take the ball out for Dwight. 29-29 tie between Dwight and Brown County. And
we'll take
again,
it on the line.
Legner tried to drive the baseline, and there was no line there, but the out-of-bounds line for him to step on.
Yep.
And Beheimer will bring it down with Brown County an opportunity to take the lead back with 2:40 left on the clock in the third quarter. 29-29, we're locked up. Beheimer to Saxer. Saxer fakes, dribbles, gives it back to Beheimer. Dribbles, gives it to Carr. Almost had Lucky open under the basket. Beheimer drives, tries to feed it off, and it gets blocked by Gamble on that play. Long will bring it back up, and Dwight will take the lead back on this time. Shoots 5 feet behind the three-point line, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Brown County's ball. We need him to continue to do that.
They're 1 for 15 from 3, and he just shot that. That was at least 5 feet. I'm gonna argue with you there, Steve. That was 6 feet behind the three-point line.
And so with 2:12 left here in the third quarter, it's Brown County 29 and Dwight 29. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Cesar at Sean Volk back with you. Brown County will inbound the ball with 2:10 left here in the third quarter. 29-29 between Dwight and Brown County. 8th grade third place game here in Mount Pulaski. Beheimer for a three. And he takes it at least 4 foot behind the three-point line in the basket. 32-29. Brown County leads by 3, their biggest lead of the ball game. And Gall shoots from the corner, three-pointer, no good. And it was Miner trying to get the rebound, and it'll be Legner bringing it back up. And they're going to say that he traveled. That was Gamble ended up with the rebound, and they're going to say he traveled in the ball game. Peck's going to come back in with 3 fouls. 1:41 left here, third quarter. Brown County 32, Dwight 29. Brown County with their biggest lead, and they could put on that. Beheimer says, I'm going to take my time. They're not going to come out on us. We're just going to take our time. We got the lead.
Yeah, you got the lead. Ball control.
In the corner to Carr. Carr cross courts to Ward at the foul line. Back out front to Beheimer in the corner to Saxer. Choose some time off that clock.
I tell you what, I like Dwight's defense, though. When you get the ball.
And Ward was looking for the pass, got the ball stolen from him. We're headed back the other way. Long, he'll drive down, feeds it inside to Peck. Up and no good, gets his own rebound. No good again. Landon Lucky with the rebound. And it's Beheimer going back the other direction. Drives the lane and in and good by Cole Beheimer. 34-29, 5-point lead. Long's mad. He goes the other direction, throws the ball up. No good. Rebound was by Gall, but it's stolen by Carr. Back the other way is Beheimer. He loses the ball. That's going to be a turnover. Long has it for Dwight. If you want to know how fast-paced it is, listen to how fast I'm talking and how probably little sense it makes.
Oh, boy.
Ball put up, no good. Rebound, Carr puts it out to Beheimer. It's him and Long. Feeds back pass to Saxer, and Long gets the foul as Saxer goes up with a good, solid shot there and gets fouled.
Fouled, and that's Long's second. That was a good attempt there by Quinn. He got the shot blocked, but he was fouled. We've talked about that. I love every bit of it. Now he just needs to sink these free throws.
20 seconds left here. First one up and short, nothing there. Got the net, that's about it.
Probably a little embarrassed, but he'll get this another one. Jack Anderson checks into the game for Cole Beheimer. Get him a little bit of a rest here.
Just a 20-second break here for Beheimer. He'll be back in the start of the fourth quarter. Saxer for the second shot here. No good. Rebound, Colby Ward.
Might have got away with the travel, but we'll take it.
Ball stolen by Legner down into the other way. He misses the layup, and there's a foul, and that's going to be Peck's 4th foul. 4 fouls on Peck.
Yep.
On the rebound as Legner misses the easy layup.
Missed a wide open layup. Good,
and it'll be
steal.
Brown County's ball. 6 fouls in this half.
32, Gamble comes back in.
And only 1 foul for Brown County in this half. Kind of different than the first half. Carr going to bring the ball up for Brown County gets it in the corner to Saxer. He's on the opposite corner. Carr drives, feeds over to Jack Anderson. Anderson going to throw up three, no good. And that's the end of it. He had to put it up there. Wasn't a great shot, but had to put it up. At the end of 3 quarters of play, it's Brown County 34 and Dwight 29 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back with the 4th quarter after these messages.
The Hendricker Funeral Home, located at 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, has been serving the Brown County and surrounding area for over 40 years. The Hendricker Funeral Home is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Jamie and Tracy Hendricker and their staff are proud of their attention to detail, the variety of choices, and dignity given to each and every family that they serve in their time of need. For more information, call Hendricker Funeral Home at 773-3362 or on the web at hendrickerfuneralhome.com. York Tire understands that there is never a good time for a flat tire on the farm or on your commercial vehicle. That's why York's eases your pain with 24-hour farm and road assistance. They can come to you with their on-site service truck and get your equipment rolling again. York Tire offers tires for just about anything that has wheels and can service vehicles large or small. York Tire, 501 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 217-773-3947.
Steve Surratt, Sean Volk back with you. 4th quarter action here at the 8th grade state 3rd place tournament in Mount Pulaski. 5:50 left here in the 4th quarter. Brown County leads 34-29, 5-point lead, their biggest lead of the night.
A lot more pressure here from Dwight. They're going everywhere trying to trap.
Down low to Lucky. Lucky feeds it
Good
into Wart. Up and no good. Wart gets his own rebound, feeds it back out. He needs to get out of the lane. Down to him. He goes to the bucket strong. Up and good.
The foul. And one.
36-29, Brown County in the lead. And after this, they will be in the bonus.
That's a second foul on Reed Legner there. Colby will go try to get the old school 3-point play.
Let's see what happens. Up and good. 37-29. Brown County leads by 8. Their biggest lead of the ball game. Long brings the ball up for Dwight. Pick by Gamble in the corner to Gall, and he makes it. 2-pointer. 37-31. 5:10 left here in the 4th quarter. Beheimer with the ball for Brown County. Drives the lane, tries to feed it into Lucky, and going to get tied up. Him and Minor, and it's going to be Dwight's arrow on the ball. 5:03 left here in the 4th quarter. Brown County 37, Dwight 31. We've got to stay playing within our own game, taking our shots, making crisp passes.
Yeah.
And Long's going to come out of the ball. Nope, he's in. Peck back in the ball game with 4 fouls. Long spins and turns, throws up a 3-pointer. No good. He didn't get anything. And so, they're going to confirm here.
No, there wasn't anybody within 3 feet of him. He stepped back and shot that. Oh, my.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
They're saying Carr hit that ball, and there's no way that happened, folks.
Oh, my.
4:51 left. Dwight gets a gift, 37-31 under their own basket. Long in the corner, throws up the 3. No good. Wart with good rebounding position, gets the rebound. And it'll be Beheimer bringing the ball up to Carr. Back to Beheimer, into Wart, back out to Beheimer. We're going to play pitch and catch here for a little while. We're going to make them come after us until something opens up.
And it will.
That's it. They're going to come out. Long is stretching out further and further, and Lucky's getting open underneath the basket. We're going to see a ball go into him. Lucky in the corner, batted ball by Long, and Wart goes in, and they're going to call a foul on Colby Ward on that.
His first. He's okay.
4:19 left in the ball game. Brown County 37, Dwight 31.
Second foul for the half for Brown County.
Legner inbounds to Long. He'll bring the ball up for Dwight. We need to continue to see them throw up threes because they're not making many.
They are 1 for 20.
Long drives to the lane, throws it up, no good. Rebound Legner, he throws it up, no good. Rebound Long, he throws it back in. Peck throws it up, no good. Rebound, Lucky. Feeds it
Oh,
out to
good
Clint
outlet.
Saxer. Down the lane. Fakes and goes up, and they're saying he traveled.
Yep.
And he did. Again, go up with the layup.
Yep.
Take the foul. They're going to foul you on that. 37-31, still a 6-point lead for Brown County. They're in the bonus. 3:50 left on the clock. We need to play smart defense and smart offense here. Long with the ball. Guarded by Beheimer. Spins, tries to go up the lane. Two-pointer, no good. Rebound is Minor, and they're going to call jump ball on that. Okay.
Looked more like a travel, but it's our ball either way.
Yeah. This game is, the officials look like they're getting a little worn in this ball game, too.
I think they're a little tired. But I tell you what, overall, they've officiated a really good game.
Absolutely. Carr with the ball. Knocked away by Legner, but Beheimer gets it. Got to get it down. And Long ends up with it. He's going to try to go to the bucket. Spins, turns, puts it up 2 points. 37-33, 4-point ball game. Carr to Beheimer. Beheimer with the ball, gets it across the half line. Let's set it up, boys. 3:14 left here in the fourth quarter. Carr back to Beheimer. We don't have to do anything with that. And Lucky goes in and ties up the basketball, and the arrow goes towards Dwight, which that's okay. That brings the arrow back to us the next time that happens. Brown County up by 4, 37-33 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 3 minutes left here in the ball game. Long brings the ball up for Dwight, guarded by Beheimer. Pick set by Peck. Peck gets the ball down the lane, and it goes out of bounds. We'll take that break, 2:52.
Lost it right off his leg.
Sean, we're getting to the point that Brown County just needs to pass the ball and make them foul and put them to the line.
Yep.
And there's going to be a timeout on the play. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Brown County 37, Dwight 33, 2:52 left in the fourth on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back in 30.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season.
Sorry, folks. Back with the broadcast here. Steve Surratt, Sean Volk at fourth quarter. 2:50 left on the clock. Brown County 37 and Dwight 33. Brown County gets the ball across the center line. Lucky ball in the corner. Beheimer dribbles.
Oh, there's a foul.
Lucky back to Beheimer. The Colby Wart, the Carr, that's it. Just keep playing 3 corners there, boys. Ball to Carr there. That's exactly what they're doing. They're doing the movement thing. 3 people handling the ball. They're going to have to foul, and there was a foul, and
there it was.
They finally got it called.
Yeah.
On a reach in. 2:21 left.
That's 3 on Legner, and Cole's going to go to the line for a 1-on-1.
37-33, Brown County over Dwight with 2:21 left in the fourth quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
First one up and good for Cole, and that's another thing too, Steve, is they're full court pressing us, and we didn't see that all year because when somebody would press us, we're gone.
Yeah. And let's see what he can do with the second one. Up and in, Cole Beheimer having a huge ball game. 39-33, 6-point ball game. We're going to keep it here just for a little while. We'll let you know about our sponsors from here. How about Helena of Mount Sterling is proud sponsor of the BCHornetsports.com broadcast. Give Matt Held a call at 653-0465 for Helena Chemical of Mount Sterling. York Tire is located at 501 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, right behind the FS Fast Stop. Call 773-3947 for York Tire. Double K Firearms, the retail location, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling. Call 430-7523. A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents such as flower arbors and wedding arches to your front door, customizing each creation with unique and vintage colors to match your home or garden. shoparustedgarden.com. Call your independent agents, Brad and AJ Cassing at Ray Insurance, 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-3851. Start your subscription to the Democrat Message at their office at 123 West Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 773-3371. Ball going to be inbounded by Legner, given to Long. He's going to bring it up for Dwight. Brown County with a 6-point lead. And Long puts up a long three-pointer, rebounded by Legner as it was no good, and knocked out of bounds, blocked by Colby Wart. And it'll be Dwight's ball. Legner to Gall, to Long, back at the top of the key. He throws to Legner. He's going to throw up a three, and it's good. 39-36, 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Full court pressure by Dwight. Wart bringing the ball up for Brown County against Long, and he drives the length of the basket, throws it up and out. No good. Rebound Lucky off of his hands, and they're saying that Peck knocked that ball out of bounds. Whew.
Well,
we'll take a break.
I was looking down doing stats and seen the ball go out of bounds. I didn't know who hit it.
Quinn with the ball. Inbound for Brown County.
There it is.
To Beheimer under the basket. 41-36, 5-point ball game. Minute and 40 left here in the fourth quarter as Long brings the ball up. He shoots a long three. No good. Rebound is Peck. He puts it up and in and did a good job of rebounding for them.
Yeah.
41-38, 3-point ball game. A minute and 30 left in the ball game, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll read you commercials because we're not going to miss a single thing going on here. Want to tell you about, call your ASE technicians, Doug and Darren Henry, for dealership quality auto repair and service. Henry Automotive, 773-9066. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, located in Mount Sterling, Timewell, and Versailles, and inside the IGA in Mount Sterling, 773-3391. Hindeker Funeral Home, 406 South Capitol Avenue in Mount Sterling, is a proud sponsor of the broadcast on bchornetsports.com. Call 773-3362 or on the web at hindekerfuneralhome.com. Visit the Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, located 200 Pittsfield Road. Call 773-9123. And last of all, if you haven't thought about it, you need to call Larry Dunn Accounting. Get your appointment for your taxes. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main, Mount Sterling, 773-3400. Stay tuned after the ball game with the Casting Lumber postgame show and the McKay Napa Auto Parts spark plug of the game. Lucky inbounds the ball. It's knocked out of bounds by Peck in the ball game. We'll try that over again. A minute and 30 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County up by 3, 41-38. Wart going to take the ball out now. A little bit taller as Long is out there. Gets the ball into Carr. Carr's got the dribble down the left-hand side. We'll see what happens here, see if they foul. Carr's going to start the weave again. Back to Wart. Wart's going to drive to the bucket and bring it back out. A minute and 16 seconds. Long's on him. Beheimer, and they call double dribble on Wart.
Well, if he did,
Three-point ball
missed it.
game. 41-38, 3-point lead by Brown County. Let's see if they try to throw up a three to get back in this ball game.
Yeah, I'd look for Long here to fire one up.
Long dribbles, turns.
Here
Throws up the three with somebody in his face. Rebound, Carr. Carr's going to bring it back the other direction. 3-point lead by Brown County, 41-38. Carr with the basketball. Under a minute left. Beheimer with the ball. Back out to Carr.
Shoot.
Ward saves the ball, throws it back in, and they're saying it hit the line. 46 seconds left. 3-point ball game. That is not what you wanted to see.
Steve, that's 20 turnovers for us. That's so uncharacteristic.
And so Legner inbounds, and it'll be Long bringing the ball up. Let's see if he tries to shoot a three again. He's pulling out. He wants to shoot that three. Pulls up top of the key, throws it up there. No good. Ball goes to the corner to Gall. Back out to Long. He's at least 8 feet. Throws it to Gall in the corner. Throws it up. No good. Rebound. Quinn Saxer.
Oh, he double dribbled.
Double dribble. Yep. He didn't realize he did it.
No, he didn't.
24 seconds left. We could have sealed it right there, Sean.
Oh, gosh. They would have had to foul him.
They got to make it exciting. And Legner's going to take the ball out. we'd be satisfied if they took a two-pointer here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Legner inbounds, gets it back out to Long out front. He gets it beyond the three-point line. He's going to throw it up out there. He does. And it goes off the rim. Saxer with the rebound. He gets rid of it to Beheimer, and Beheimer gets fouled
Good timeout,
on the play.
Coach. Good timeout.
Oh, timeout? I thought he got fouled.
No, we got, oh, wow. Hey, get excited, Brown County. 15.2 left, up 3. Brown County's in bonus. And if I'm not mistaken, we also have possession on a jump ball.
We do.
And we're getting the ball coming out. They have to foul us. Oh, wow. What a game.
Absolutely. If any of the Brown County fans are listening, we need to get on our feet.
Steve,
and we need to cause some noise to happen here.
Yeah, I mean, right now we have 20 turnovers to their 3, 4, 5, 7. That's been the difference in this game. Just not taking anything away from Dwight. Dwight's got a great team. But if we play this game 10 times, Brown County's going to win 8 of them.
Yeah,
and we're just turning the ball over, and that's not something we always do.
And I would say to Dwight's credit, the problem for Dwight is not the turnovers; it's throwing up ill-advised threes that they're not going to make.
They're 2 for 27.
Brown County inbounds the ball. It's going to be Quinn Saxer inbound.
He
gets it to Beheimer, wide open.
Goes. And one.
Foul, yes. Beheimer makes the layup wide open on the inbound as he took off. They got it down to him. He did his thing, went to the bucket. That's what he's done all year long.
Yep.
Is drive and make layups. 43-38, 5-point lead, 12.2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beheimer's and one. Good. 44-38, 6-point lead, 12 seconds. Long will bring the ball up. Brown County will force them. Legner to Peck. He loses the ball. Wart's got the basketball. We're down to 5 seconds. Gets the ball to Carr. That's going to be the ball game. Brown County wins. Woo! Brown County is third in the 8th grade state. Here in Mount Pulaski, Illinois, winning the ball game 44-38. Folks, if you can't tell, we're a little excited, as well should be.
Wow.
Awesome ball game. Brown County comes from 14 points down in the first quarter, and we only saw one tie after that. Brown County retook the lead and wins this ball game by 6 points, folks.
Wow, what a game.
We have tried to tell you every time how good this ball club is and how well they don't give up.
No.
And the bench guys are there rooting for him and in participating in this. And this team is a great team. We're going to let you know.
I got chills.
Yeah. Yeah. We talked Saturday. Sean, you went to the state when you were in junior high, and you remember that. This will be a lifetime memory for these kids.
Oh, yeah. They gotta soak this in. There's going to be, especially this day and age with all the digital devices with pictures, everybody's going to have different pictures and different angles and everything, and it's going to be fantastic. They're going to be trading pictures and, hey, did you see the picture your mom got of me or whatever, and they're going to talk about this forever.
Our superintendent is here, Vicki Phillips, and Karen DeGeris, the middle school principal, is here. James Blakely, one of our board members and has a player on the team. And Brown County wins. And nothing taking away from Dwight. If I were to say one thing Dwight could have done was made some more passes. And that's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, I agree.
And Brown County, while they gave the ball up quite a bit, took advantage of everything. Athletic Director David Phelps is here for Brown County. Ron Wart kept their book all year, and his son is Colby Wart. Casey Scranton sends a message out. Woot woot, way to go, Hornets.
Thanks,
Perry
Casey.
Wilkerson said he was standing in his living room as the final seconds were going off the clock there, cheering this game on.
Oh, wow.
I tell you what, I'm about ready to cry.
Well, it's pretty special, I tell you that. And as we listen to them get ready to hand out the medals.
Let's give the Dwight players some credit here.
Absolutely.
Let's see if I can give you the whole roster here. Dawson Susliaka, and I'm sorry I butchered his name, Reed Legner, Jace Gall, Matthew Greer, Noah Scott, Brady Kelleher, Parker Minor, Trey Downen, Clayton Peck, Braden Long, Michael Gamble, Jace Kerr. They are coached by Joe Stevenson and assisted by Tom Conroy and Joe Brenner. Again, we'll give Brown Counties as they get their medals, the fourth place team getting their medals first. And Sean, again, tenacity. This team has a no-die tenacity type of ball club you want to see in a basketball team.
I bet those boys down there, several of them have floor burns. We seen boys, I was telling Steve earlier, folks, one of our players made an ill-advised pass earlier, and one of Dwight's defenders kind of knocked the ball away, and it looked like they were going to get possession. And sometimes at kids this age, you'll see them get mad at themselves and pout and just start running to the other end of the floor. No, this kid got right in there after he seen that the ball was going to get stolen and dives for the ball. And the next thing you know, the ball gets tied up and we get a jump ball. Now, Dwight got the ball, possession, but number one, basically what it was a turnover with a bonus because you're getting the ball back the next time we have a jump ball.
Absolutely. At the end of the ball game, we might have needed that.
Absolutely.
And so that was one of the great things. While they're giving the medals out to the Dwight players, we're going to take a quick station break here. Sean's going to get some stats together. I'm hoping that we can get somebody to come up here and talk to us after the ball game, but they got a lot of celebrating to do, so I don't want them to take time away from this. Maybe we can get Coach Phelps to come up as the athletic director and talk to us here in a moment. But we'll take just a quick station break. We'll be back. This is BCHornetsports.com. Final score here, if I can find my sheet.
State Bank and Trust Company would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is an international and local organization that provides support for our athletes and coaches in the areas. Small groups called huddles meet regularly in our schools and communities to build strong relationships. Todd Sweatman is our area director for Western Illinois. Todd is a longtime educator and coach and also serves as the chaplain at McMurray College. Julie Ross, area rep, is working with Adams and Brown County schools to support coaches and athletes. Jack Hull, longtime radio broadcaster and sports official, is serving with Julie and Todd throughout the Western Illinois region. We need your support as boosters, first in prayer and also with your financial monthly support. You can help us strengthen the huddles in your schools. Contact us at westernilfca.org to find out more and get our contact information. Won't you join us in lifting Jesus Christ up in our schools, athletes, coaches, and communities? Go to westernilfca.org or email me at jhull@fca.org. Get involved in FCA for your youth today.
Let me guess.
Brown County being given their medals, and let's go down the medal recipients. Vicki Phillips, superintendent. Karen Jajeris, the
Georges
middle school. Georges,
yes.
Georges. I want to put a duh in front of there, but Karen Georges, David Phelps, the athletic director. Brian Ingram, head coach. Dane Flessner, assistant coach. Landon Volk. Jack Anderson, Sam Carr, Cole Beheimer, Quinn Saxer, Eli Blakely, Landon Lucky, Colby Ward, Austin Douglas, Lane Helt, Noah Ingram, Caden Sarles, and Nate Tracy. That is the roster for Brown County and the people getting medals here this evening. And just an awesome job by Brown County in this tournament. Awesome year. They finish out the year 25-3.
Wow.
Got beat by Dwight, was beat by Southeastern, and then beat Southeastern in the sectional, and then lost to Triopia in a game that they admit that they were kind of looking ahead after they had beat Triopia by about 20 points earlier. And so 3 losses to them, 2 of them to really, really good ball clubs.
Well, I think, and not to correct you and be a know-it-all here, but I think you meant to say Decatur. You said Dwight on accident.
Yeah, it was Decatur.
Yeah, Decatur Robinson.
Yep.
They'll be playing next against Christ the King for the state championship. But, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of speechless right now.
A note out there from Mr. Zach Ward, congratulating the third place. Them on the third place. Use win at the end. Nice message from them. And Coach Jeff Smith's here. Do you think he's not licking his chops about the freshman class
he
coming
sees what
up
he's
here?
got coming in.
You look at what he's got already in freshmen and sophomores and what he's got coming up now next year. And I think, let me go out on a limb here, that basketball in Brown County has a very, very bright future.
Yes, they do.
Baseball in Brown County has a very bright future. And I would say football has a very bright future in Brown County.
Yeah, you just gave me chills again. I'm really excited because I got some boys that are in school right now, and they're going to be part of those teams.
Absolutely. And, again, can't do it without all of their help. I'm going to see if we can get anybody's attention to come up and have some words with us. I know they've got a lot of pictures to be taken, and I don't know if I can get Coach or Athletic Director Phelps' attention so he can come up and have a conversation with us and talk about the ball game.
Well, Steve, while you're trying to get somebody's attention, I can go over some stats for the game here. Again, folks, back in Brown County or wherever you are tonight listening, we got the Brown County 8th grade boys finishing the Class 8 2A third place state game, winning 44-38 over a good Dwight team, a real frisky Dwight team, all over the floor, in your face, contesting shots, forced 20 turnovers on Brown County. To add to that, I think that's where the difference, I think that's what made it so hard for us to come back was 20 turnovers in the game for us, 7 for Dwight. Scoring on the Brown County side, we had Sam Carr with 2. Cole Beheimer with 23 huge points for Brown County tonight. Quinn Saxer, a solid 8. Landon Lucky with 4. Colby Wart with 7. On the Dwight side of the ball, we had Reed Legner with 8 points. Jace Gall with 3. Parker Miner with 6. Clayton Peck had a real good game. The Braden Long had 9. And when Long was passing off a lot of the time today, he was looking right down at Peck, and Peck was getting an easy lay-in. As far as shooting for the game, Brown County was 4 for 7 from the free throw line. That's a good percentage. We made all those in the second half. We were 15 for 29 for 2-point field goals, and we were 3 for 10 from 3. Real good game for the boys. On Dwight's side of the ball, they were 4 for 6. They did not shoot a free throw in the second half. 4 for 6 from the free throw line. 14 of 35 from 2-point field goals, and 2 of 27 from behind the arc. So That'll take care of our stats for the game,
Two,
Steve.
2 of 27.
2 of 27.
There's your key to the ball game right there.
And there wasn't very many of those 27 shots that were you found the kid sitting there and his feet were set. It was a lot of step back or step to the side or whatever and trying to force the shot up. So
a lot of that going on, and I don't think we're going to get anybody up here to interview.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement down there.
Yeah,
rightly so.
And they're playing a party going on, and yes, there is a party going on in Brown County with the victory of the Brown County Hornets here at the state.
Steve, something else that's real nice to see is you got all these young Hornet fans down here too, and a lot of those came down and got a picture with the boys with their trophy and everything up against the backdrop there, and I thought that was really awesome.
I might have got Dane's attention. We'll see if he gets up here in a second. We'll hold it up here for a few minutes, folks, because I don't know if they'll even get this next game started. They're supposed to start. Was it supposed to start at 7:30?
Well, I didn't see the schedule. I'm not sure when it was supposed to start.
I'm trying to look here.
But I can tell you one thing, Dane Flessner, if anybody out there knows Dane, he's not going to pass up a chance to be on the air. I can promise you that.
Yeah, the boy knows how to talk.
Yes, he does.
Yep. Well, let's see what happens to see if he comes up here. I hope he does, because I'd love to talk to him. I'd love to. Coach Ingram won't get on the microphone. He knows that Dane Flessner is the mouth of Brown County, and so
that's a good way to put it.
That's what's going on. If I could get some others' attention up there, it'd be great if I could get somebody to come up. But
hey, looky there! Congratulations, Coach.
Congratulations there, Coach. Put the headset on. We were hoping we'd get somebody to come and talk. You made Brian carry all the stuff I see now, because you're up here.
That's the trade-off.
That is a trade-off. Congratulations to you guys. An awesome ball game. I have to admit, my stomach was rolling, and that's a big roll, okay? There in the first quarter, you were down by 14 points. Do you realize that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I realize that. I don't forget that kind of stuff.
14 points, and we outscored them. I forgot what it was in the second quarter, like 9-5 or 8-5 or so. What was it, Sean?
14-8.
14-8 in the second quarter, and that was the turnaround right there of the ball game. What's your emotions right now?
Oh, I tell you what, I'm tired. That was a lot of yelling, a lot of talking, a lot of in Brian's ear as much as I could be, helping him break things down, because he's got a lot to do. So I'm back there trying to watch our boys and how tired they're getting, stuff like that. And but I don't know how else to put it, man. That was just wonderful. That's the type of team we coach right there. They may look to you guys watching the game, they may look like they're losing control out there, but we know they just play with emotion. And we knew once we get to halftime and talk to them and stuff, those guys, when they don't panic, and I just feel wonderful. It's a good day for Brown County basketball and for those boys.
Well, I tell you what, the general took charge. That's what I'm going to start calling him.
The general?
The general.
Oh,
Cole
boy.
Beheimer is the general out there on the floor, and he went into Cole mode and started driving to the bucket, putting up some great shots, and really got the spirit of this team back up. And that's been his job all year long. You can see the emotion in him, and he plays under control, and I love that about that kid. Mm-hmm. And awesome job by everyone. But that would be the key to the game for me, is when he stepped up and he had like 6 points kind of like in a row driving to the lane. And you could see that, because Long saw him putting the ball over to the top of him and in the bucket, and that was taking the wind out of the sails.
Absolutely. In that second quarter, we were struggling to get anything going, and you're right, getting down that much, and I think we got it back to 8, or we were somewhere right in there. And then Cole went, mano a mano. They would score, Cole would come up with a huge basket. They would score, Cole would come up with a huge basket. And that just speaks to what kind of kid he is. He has no panic button. And he plays under control, and he loves the pressure. He's one of those kids. He's going to be real special when he gets older, but he kept us in that ball game in the second quarter. But I tell you what, in that second half, that was a team ball game. Those kids all come out, and they did not want to lose this last game, and they played hard.
Absolutely. I saw Sam Carr get probably the most rebounds I've seen Sam get on the weak side of the ball today. Great rebounding by him. Great hustle by Landon Lucky. And Landon, to me, is the kind of unsung hero. I mean, I saw him get 6 points the other day, and I almost think was that a high for him the other day. But you got to watch him, and Sean talked about this. He made a bad pass, and he didn't stop and sulk in that. He went and tied the ball up to cause a jump ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
he plays with a lot of emotion, as you guys can see. Sometimes it gets to him, but tonight he held it in check, and that's what Brian preached to those kids hardcore at halftime. And then Brian's a wonderful leader. Brian's in there, telling guys, hey, let's not panic. That was our message at halftime. Guys, we're just fine. Just hang in there. We were dead tired. I mean, we were sucking wind, but we had all of our timeouts left coming out in the second half, and Brian just does a wonderful job keeping these kids pumped up and not letting them get down on themselves.
Well,
and that's how we won this ball game, is we never gave up, and we believed in ourselves.
Well, I'm going to give you talked about your role of talking in Brian's ear and seeing the things, as he's got a lot going on. But here's what I saw Dane Flessner's role on this team is. Landon Lucky was having one of those times on Saturday, and I believe it was the first game, wasn't it, Sean?
Yep.
And here's what I see. I see Dane Flessner with his arm around him, talking with him, and bringing him into the ball game and getting his head back. And the one thing that you bring to this team is that ability to talk to these kids and bring them back in. And so I know you want the kids to get the credit, but, in everything there's someone that's helping mentor them along. And you guys have done a great job this year. So, yes, the kids got to execute it, but you guys have done a good job of being examples to them. And I loved it when we talked the other night because they do the fundamentals. They are a fundamentally sound team. And I said they follow their shots. We're not seeing that in high school ball. It's kind of a lost art. Yeah. And these guys do. And tell me repeat what you said the other night, why they follow their shots, Dane.
Because Coach Ingram and I harp all the time. I mean, in practice we call it lazy basketball or basketball that's going to get us beat. So in practice, sometimes Coach Ingram and I aren't the very most popular in practice because we just don't get off that stuff. If you ain't going to crash the boards and do the fundamentally things right, you're not going to get to the state tournament, and you're not going to get third place in the state. And they slowly bought into that as we got further and further. Brian and I talked about state at the beginning of the year. That was our goal. Why not that be our goal? Why do we want to just win a regional? We don't want to just win a regional. We want to come here and get a state title. We fell a little short on that, but those kids bought in. Once they started winning more and more games in the postseason, then they started buying in a little more to the crashing, and it finally started clicking like, hey, Coach Ingram and Coach Flessner, that's why they're on us, and let's finish this for them. They're not crazy for thinking we can get here and win.
Go ahead, Shauna. You had a question.
Well, I think I was gonna let Coach know, and I'm sure he can elaborate a little bit more on this. But one thing that I really enjoyed, and something we didn't see hardly, at least that I can remember all season, was a full court press for a whole quarter, and that not only was it impressive because our boys didn't see a lot of it this year, but we talked the other day in the game about how many ball handlers we have on that floor. And we got 4 of our 5 starters can be a point guard, and that includes our big guy.
Absolutely.
And I think that was a huge thing down the stretch when they were full court pressing and trying to trap. Nobody panicked because they were all ball handlers, and I just thought that was fantastic.
Yeah,
and we knocked down our free throws.
Yeah, you're right, Sean. We feel very comfortable if we can get a lead going into the fourth quarter, any sort of lead all year long. We felt like it was our ball game for that exact reason. We can take the ball. What you want to do is always force them into something they don't want to do. They were a zone team. You saw they come out in the zone. They came out in the zone press. So our goal by the end of the game is to get that team into man-to-man or get them into something that they make them uncomfortable. And that's what me and Brian talk all the time. Hey, how can we get this team uncomfortable to do something they're not used to doing by the end of the game? And we did it once we got back in the game. Then we were able to come through with what we wanted to do and get them in man-to-man. But you're right, Sean. All those kids can handle the ball, and it's a blessing to have them all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, congratulations. I want you to pass it on to the boys. Congratulations. What I will try to do within the next day or so for the fans out there is to get this game up and out there on Facebook so they can re-listen to it. Basketball season's about over. We will have all of the games archived on the website. We are archiving the games we're broadcasting on the MixLR app, so you can go there and go to recordings and find the ball game and listen to it right now. But we'll get this one on Facebook like we did the first game from Saturday. And then probably first of next week after basketball's over, it'll be on the BCHornetsports.com website.
That's
and
awesome.
One thing I want to tell people, if you want to download that, and put it on a thumb drive. Any of the games that we've done, see, that's out there and available for you to have for posterity forever.
That's awesome, and I just want to give a huge shout out to Coach Ingram. He's not a real out in front of people type of guy, and me and him couldn't be more polar opposite. Totally two different people.
Really?
And we've had a great time. I've had a great time working with him. I've learned a lot of things from him. And as I told him today, I said, Coach, I'm actually going to miss you. I said, I have never hung out with somebody this different from me as this long in my entire life, but I'm weirdly going to miss you. So I just want to make sure Coach Ingram's getting his doing all this. He's a great guy, a wonderful man, and I had a pleasure coaching with him, and we hopefully to do it, next year as well. So, and thank you guys and the fans. And I have to go give Candace her I brought her Valentine's Day flowers and all that good stuff, and go get the pictures with the boys. I love you guys, but I got to go get some photos and make some memories too.
Okay, all right. Take care. Congratulations, Coach. Well, Sean, thanks a lot for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
I'm anxious. If you're ready to do baseball, we're going to have plenty of baseball to do this summer that you can go on.
Well,
and
baseball's
broadcast.
my sport. That's my thing. So.
And so BC Hornet Sports is going to get ready to start our second year of broadcasting.
Yeah, I'm excited for you.
By the time we finish, I'm hoping we have to broadcast on Tuesday night with Brown County and Central in the regional. That will be game number 136, but we know that we're going to have 135 games. And I can tell you that I'm a blessed man. I'm very blessed because somebody said, boy, you've done most of those ball games. I've probably done pretty close to 90 to 100 of those ball games. And I tell you what, I'm not tired of it yet.
Yeah.
I'm having a blast working with people like you and Kevin Dieterle and Sandy and Susie and the people that make the broadcast possible. And the businesses have been absolutely supportive. The fans have been supported. It is so nice to go to a game like Pleasant Hill and say, I wasn't able to go Saturday, and you brought the game to me. And so that's what we intended to do. Before we started, Brown County probably would have got 12 football games on the air, and they would have got about 12 to 15 basketball games on the air, and that would have been it other than a baseball game here and there. And our idea is these kids do wonderful things. I don't care what age group they are, and we're here to support them and to support the community. I will tell you so that everybody knows we don't talk about this much. Every dollar that comes into bchornetsports.com goes into our Hope Through Faith Ministries not-for-profit. That not-for-profit brings the bounce houses in for community VBS, brought the Attaboy Band and the bounce houses out to the Y for the back to school. If you remember, we've brought speakers in that have had no arms, no legs, been hit by a drunk driver. Travis Freeman from 2023 Blast, who played football blind. And we want these kids to understand that you can overcome obstacles in your life just like the 14-point deficit that we had here tonight. And so that's what we do in the community. We provide part-time jobs for people, and we put the money right back into the community because not only as a pastor am I part of this community, but as a citizen I feel like I should be part of this community. If you poke me right now, I grew up at Triopia. I don't think there's not a grain of blue that will come out of this body. I am 100% Hornet green, and I encourage people to support our teams, whether we're winning or losing, but to support these kids because they're out there doing 100%.
Yeah, and it's fun to watch them too. I've been coaching for several years now, from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, watching them grow from Pee-wee basketball up to the 8th grade, third in the state is phenomenal. A lot of fun watching kids grow.
Well, for Steve Surratt and Sean Volk, this has been a BCHornetsports.com presentation. Again, Brown County takes third place in the IESA state tournament, beating Dwight. For us, we say goodbye. And for those listening, thank you for listening to our sponsors. How much you appreciate it.
This concludes the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com. Today's sponsors include B&N Trucking, Brown County Democrat Message, Brown County State Bank, Cass Communications, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Farmer State Bank Griggsville, Hindeker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber Company, Larry Dunn Accounting, McKay Napa Auto Parts, Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy, Prairie Land FS, Rustic Gardens, Scranton Heating and Cooling, York Tire, Helena Chemical Company, Yingling and Nissen Agency. Thank you for listening to the Brown County Hornets on bchornetsports.com.